Guys, it's Laura's Vegan Table. Today I'm making Calabrian chili pasta. It's spicy, but not too spicy. Even I can eat it, and I don't like super spicy things, but this is really delicious. It adds a lot of flavor, and the color is so vibrant, and you just add some tomatoes, and I've got some great vegan cheese to go along with it. I'll show you how to make it right now. I've got my water boiling, and I have this excellent pasta I got, Buona Fortuna, good fortune it means. And it's an organic pasta from Italy that I love. Got it from a local shop here, Buongiorno and Sons. But it's a company in Italy, great company. Anyway, you could use any pasta you'd like. A shortcut pasta will work well with this recipe. And this is about a pound. I'm going to use about half a pound. You could use between 8 and 12 ounces for this recipe, which I will post in the details in the video. Okay, so my water has come to a boil, and I'm just going to add a little salt to season the water. Oh, and I'm using a shorter pan for this, a saute pan. You can certainly use a stock pot. What you're definitely going to want to do is reserve some pasta water, about a half a cup or so. Otherwise, you can do it this way and just have it, just use the water that's in there, and you probably won't have to drain any of it at all. So it's just a quick shortcut. So anyway, let me pour in my pasta. So that's about 8 ounces, about a half a pound of pasta. And we'll just give that a stir. And it's going to cook for about 8 minutes. And then what I'm going to do is I've got my Calabrian chili paste. You can get this it's very popular. You can get it at a lot of stores now. Look at the color is so vibrant. I just love this. And then I'm also going to be adding tomato paste, a little olive oil. I've got my tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I happen to have the different colored, rainbow cherry tomatoes, but cherry tomatoes either cut in half if they're small or quartered if they're large. And then some basil I'm going to put in at the top. And again, this is Violife brand vegan cheese, vegan Parmesan. They make great products, but what I love about this, it's a wedge, just like traditional Parmesan. This pasta is Casarecce, just a nice shortcut pasta. It's got a really cool shape to it that holds sauce very well. So look at that. It's pretty cool, huh? I love it. It's one of my favorites. But again, that brand's really good. There's so many good ones. I try to get organic. And you can certainly use a gluten-free pasta. I've made this with the gluten-free pastas. Turns out really, really well. It's so good. And because you're adding in the cheese and some pasta water and a little bit of the tomato paste, it breaks down the really intense heat of the Calabrian chili peppers. And it's funny because I originally got it for my dad thinking I don't like too spicy food, and then I thought, well, I'll have a little bit of it for myself because I heard it wasn't too hot, and especially if you water it down, but you can increase the heat if you like, for sure. Let's see if this is done. Too hot. Al dente. There, it's getting really hot again. Okay, so I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of tomato paste. And a couple tablespoons of the Calabrian chili paste. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Love it. Okay. Yeah, the heat's off, but it's still going to just cook a little bit more. So I cooked it al dente because it's still going to be cooking a little bit more just over the heat, even while the heat is off, just for all the flavors to blend and absorb. Okay, so it's still a little liquidy, but that will calm down a bit once it absorbs for a few more minutes. Okay, great. All right, next, I'm gonna add a little olive oil. Okay, a little salt, season. Okay. Take a bigger. There we go. Try not to make too much of a mess here. Okay, and then I'm going to grate my vegan Parmesan. About a half a cup. And this is just adds a little creaminess. It's so, so delicious. And again, this vegan cheese is just amazing. And look how that grates. Look how pretty that is. And it's just going to kind of melt over the pasta and give it a lot of creaminess and break down the heat a little bit. It's so good. And sometimes the store is sold out of these, so when I see, I usually buy 2 of them. Okay. Then I'm going to add in, look at that, melting into the pasta. Looks so good. Okay, then I'm going to add in my tomatoes. Look how colorful that is. That is just so beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. And I just like when I can get the different colored tomatoes. That's so much more fun. Okay, and then I'm gonna add my basil, which I've cleaned. I'm just gonna break it up in here. I'm not gonna even chop it. But look at the beautiful color that adds. Okay. Fresh basil just has such a beautiful aroma. Okay, yep, just pieces like that is fine. And look at that, oh, gorgeous. Yum. Okay, so it's time to taste it. Get a little bit of the vegan cheese in there. So good. Spicy, not too spicy. You can bring up the heat if you like. I use 2 tablespoons of the Calabrian chili paste, but you can certainly use more if you like. But it is just such a fabulous meal, you know, family meal, easy, comes together. 1 pot if you like. You can, again, put it in a bigger pot and just drain it, but the pasta water is also key. So much flavor, so delicious, all vegan. And I hope you like this video, and please give me a thumbs up if you like it, and post any questions in the comments, and I'll be back again soon with more delicious recipes.